The Seven Wonders of the Ancient World. Episode 4. The Temple of Artemis at Ephesus. Imagine a temple so magnificent that travelers crossed continents just to see it. Its towering marble columns glittered beneath the Mediterranean sun. Its walls were filled with breathtaking sculptures. Its immense size left visitors speechless. Welcome to the story of the Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, one of the largest, most rich, and most beautiful temples ever built in the ancient world. Dedicated to Artemis, the Greek goddess of the hunt, nature, and childbirth, this extraordinary sanctuary stood for centuries as a symbol of devotion, wealth, and architectural brilliance. But despite surviving floods, wars, and centuries of change, this magnificent wonder ultimately disappeared. How was it built? Why was it so important? And what caused one of the world's greatest temples to vanish forever? Let's travel back more than 2,500 years. Chapter 1. A temple unlike any other. The Temple of Artemis stood in the ancient city of Ephesus, located in what is now western Turkey. During antiquity, Ephesus was one of the Mediterranean world's busiest trading cities, connecting Europe and Asia through commerce and culture. Around 550 BC, King Croesus of Lydia, famous for his immense wealth, helped finance the construction of a spectacular new temple dedicated to Artemis. Designed by the architects Chersophon and Medigenes, the temple was unlike anything built before. Constructed almost entirely from white marble, it measured approximately 115 meters long and 55 meters wide. More than 120 towering Ionic columns, each about 18 meters high, surrounded the sanctuary. For ancient visitors, the temple seemed almost impossible in both size and beauty. Chapter 2. The Goddess Artemis. To the ancient Greeks, Artemis was one of the most respected Olympian gods. She represented the wilderness, wildlife, the moon, protection during childbirth, and young life. However, the Artemis worshipped at Ephesus was unique. The Ephesian version combined Greek traditions with much older Anatolian beliefs. Her famous statue was richly decorated with symbolic ornaments representing abundance, fertility, and prosperity. Pilgrims traveled from across the Mediterranean to pray, offer gifts, and seek blessings. The temple became not only a religious sanctuary, but also one of the ancient world's greatest pilgrimage destinations. Chapter 3. Fire, Rebuilding, and Glory. On the night of July 21st, 356 BC, tragedy struck. A man named Herostratus deliberately set fire to the Temple of Artemis. According to ancient historians, he committed the crime simply to make his name immortal. Ironically, his plan worked. The magnificent temple was almost completely destroyed. The citizens of Ephesus refused to let their greatest monument disappear. Soon, an even larger and more magnificent temple was built on the same site. This rebuilt sanctuary became the version remembered as one of the seven wonders of the ancient world. For centuries afterward, visitors described it as one of the most beautiful buildings ever created. Chapter 4. The Fall of a Wonder. The Temple of Artemis at Ephesus continued to stand for hundreds of years, but changing times brought new challenges. In AD 262, invading Gothic forces severely damaged the temple. Although parts of it were repaired, the sanctuary never fully recovered. As Christianity spread throughout the Roman Empire, many pagan temples were abandoned or dismantled. Over time, its marble blocks were reused to build churches, homes, and other public buildings. Gradually, one of humanity's greatest architectural masterpieces disappeared from the landscape. Today, only a single reconstructed column marks the site where this extraordinary wonder once stood. Closing. The Temple of Artemis at Ephesus was more than a place of worship. It was a masterpiece of architecture, engineering, and artistic achievement. Its story reminds us that even the greatest monuments can disappear, but their legacy can endure for thousands of years. In our next episode, we'll journey to Halicarnassus to discover the magnificent mausoleum at Halicarnassus, the royal tomb that gave the world the very word mausoleum. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and never stop wondering.